Hello everyone, this is SirMadness for the next day of our CODM 5 reviews. So I will close this mod first, then go into the dungeon creator, and the next one will be this one at level 3-4 by 2 hands. For the competition, okay. This is simple enough. So we have David as Barbarian. Maybe we will create a cleric for 2 hands. Why not? Why not? Why not? What dwarf? A snow dwarf? Okay, Mareki, life. I still need this randomizer. Okay, so not that bad. Yep, medicine, persuasion, and orcish, why not? Elven. So this is C5, 2 hands. We will remove the horns. Okay, and let's go. We will just give him. So this is a level 4 barbarian. I will give maybe a level 3 for this character. Hello to hands, welcome on the live. Oh, my map, let's go. So where is the 2-hand character? Okay. There it is. So level up. Like I will give him 2 levels. Okay, nice. And we are back on the adventure. So we have the Barbarian of David. This is a Ball Grief from the mod Unfinished Business. Then we have 2 hands there. Okay. I will pick a rogue as well. I see that Arionax. Oh no, this is not a C5. Well, there is this one. Well, I reported to the modder team that there is a bug when we rename a character during an adventure. We can't export it at the end. So I'm not sure if they can do something about this or not, but at least it's reported. And then Meslock, we will use a sorcerer. So we have a barbarian, a cleric, a rogue, and a sorcerer for this adventure. One is level 4. This is the Barbarian of David. Yeah, no worry at all. We all started somewhere. Like, well, we all had to learn and stuff. This is already very nice that you give us time with your creation, and hope that you enjoyed it enough to continue and keep creating stuff. Or if you want feedback, I can give you some. But so far, in the Principality of Masgard, an unsettling phenomenon has begun to unravel the fabric of reality. Strange, inexplicable occurrences plague the land, and the townsfolk whisper of malevolent shadow that slink in the darkness. As fear gripped the heart of the people, a cryptic message emerged. pointing to a long-forgotten, abandoned magical library, the Ephemeral Archives. Rumor has it that the library houses untold knowledge. However, the library's location remains a closely guarded secret, known only to those with the ability to decipher the hidden clues. Driven by the desire to restore peace to the Principality of Masgard and unravel the mystery that threatened their home, the adventurers embark on the treacherous quest. They have followed the trail of riddles and whispers, and are now ready to confront the lurking danger within the haunted library, and to uncover the secret of secrets and knowledge before everything turns dark and something rises out of it. Oh yes, the deadline can be a bit stressful indeed. Did you catch up the contest late? I am Sylvaris, the ethereal caretaker of the Ephemeral Archives. In life, I devoted myself to the pursuit of knowledge and the preservation of its sacred library. Now, bound to this realm by the remnant of my own magic, I remain to guide and assist those who seek the wisdom hidden within these forgotten halls. You now stand within the hallowed threshold of the Ephemeral Archive, a once great library of untold magical knowledge. This waiting room was designed to welcome scholars and seekers from the distant land. Alas, the library has been abandoned, and its secrets lie hidden, waiting for brave souls to rediscover them. Regrettably, the very magic that binds me to this place prevents me from directly assisting or aiding you on your quest within these hallowed halls. However, I must warn you of the danger that lurk within the library. Dark forces have taken residence among the ancient tomes, drawn here by the immense magical energy that still lingers in the air. These malevolent beings seek to exploit the library's arcane knowledge for their own nefarious purpose. It is of the utmost importance that you need cautiously, for they will stop at nothing to protect the power they've discovered here. Proceed with vigilance, dear travelers, and may the wisdom of the Ephemeral Archives guide you to the success. Be careful, for out of the darkness they rise. Okay. So this is a nice plot so far. We see that you took care of the decoration as well. Very late last day. Oh, okay. So this is a 24-hour creation. Maybe this can be a thing for a next mapping contest, like a 24-hour, so that we don't have to think too much. Well, I will not use this. I will not use this as well. I just want light. I want to complete it. So yes, every creation that you did, like you, General you, you can use it on your side as you want. Like if you want to make it a real bigger campaign or something, or just publish it on the workshop, you can. It's totally up to you. Though know these maps, like as you submitted it, are all regrouped in a map pack that everyone can download on mod.io. So this is called the original map pack. Not that this pack may be modified soon, because I think maybe I will regroup all the CODM entries, like from 1 to 5, in a same map pack. Sorry, instead of having 5 map pack roaming in here and then, I will maybe regroup all one day. Like next week, or maybe the week after. I don't know when I will have the time to do this. And also that your CODM 5 entry will enter a compilation for a single adventure with all other CODM 5 entries. So you may cross this map again in another circumstance. This is it. Well, all the creators have been warned on the submission form that this map will be reused at some point. But so we have the thing here. Did you map on something else than the dungeon maker? Like I don't know, maybe on tabletop or eventually Aurora Toolset with Neverwinter Night or stuff like that. Okay, I won't. Maybe I will take the stealth. Nothing else. And so, how did you feel with the creation? Well, with the toolset. Hello, Kanka Geek. Welcome.
What went wrong there?
How many maps left testing? I think after this one there is 10 left, or maybe 11 if I miscounted. Or misremember. So this is the fight with the book club. Okay. Well, we have the rogue. Okay, this is not about this time. This is really a rogue, but looking close to the bard of the.
I'm getting the measure of this.
Of the Bloody Val map. I'm sorry, Bloody Val, with the fight, but though the adventure was nice, I liked it. But yep, I'm not an expert player of D&D, so if you propose me some hard fight, I will probably struggle with it. Yet it's okay. It's okay to have hard maps for expert players as well. Well, I will keep this.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
Yep, the book club, they are all a bit old now.
Oh!
So
Are you
yep,
okay?
to end, how was your experience with the crafting with this toolset, the Dungeon Maker? Because if you did this already in a 24 hours, sorry, so maybe less, I can see already that you took care of design of your maps and you roam it, because I don't see like usual rookie mistakes, if I can say, like your torch are not placed on columns or something like that. So for sure, at least for the mapping, this map was tested, and this is nice.
A modest success.
Yep, that I can totally understand also, because you use the banter here, and I think it can be enough. Maybe one thing that can be done is to cut the sentences, like more sentences but shorter, still with the whole same text, so that it's a bit easier to read, and with a mention like continue between well at the end of the sentence, for example. But yep, the maps doesn't and the adventures.
Try
Well,
again.
it's nice to have the player diary and stuff like that, but it's not necessary for having fun with the adventure. Yep, nope, it's not indeed complicated. It's but still it takes time to learn. But as a lot of things, when you learned it, then you know it, and then it's easy to use. But yep, it's a matter of maybe I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 hours dedicated to learn quests and variables and dialogues, how to use the tool. But even with 2 hours, I think
Bad luck.
I think it's enough. It's large enough. And then, are you willing to create
Solasta, Evo,
some
Malmis.
some bigger adventure from
How
this
did
one,
I
or
miss?
create a new one? Yes, it was like 4 or 5 hours instead of 24.
Death claims you.
Also, yep, it's a general warning, and not especially for you, but take care, you creator generally, that we can easily increase the game duration by adding combat, because it's a turn-based and so it's slow, and like every fight can be easily 20 minutes if so you had 3 fights, and this is already a 1 hour adventure. Well, of course, it depends on the fight and stuff
Lucky?
like that. But,
Perhaps.
see what I mean? You don't have to push really hard to have a consistent adventure to play. So this is very nice if there is also banters and quests and stuff like that to announce the stuff. Yet, banters can do the trick
Bend the knee or perish.
alone if you don't want to mess with dialogues and variables and stuff like that. Okay, I will go there. Also, I will apologize for Craven aka PB Alf, because yesterday we couldn't finish this adventure. So it was because
Solasta,
one of the
Evo,
creature
Malmis.
died,
Well struck.
and its loot package dropped in a place where we couldn't reach, and this was the unlucky roll on the adventure, but this package got a key, and then we were stuck, so not able to continue the adventure. Oh, why did I did this? I don't know.
Not bad, eh?
So it's more of a dungeon crawl. It's very nice as well. You dungeon crawl are good. Oh no, you don't have to apologize for not making variables and dialogues and quests. This was really it's
A
like
victory fit for a song.
it's like the advanced feature, so you can do great stories without this. So no worry about not using them. But of course, creators who will use them will have a bit more flexibility in order to provide quests in another way and stuff like that. So this is like more comfortable for the creators who will use it, but also this will take a lot more time because writing dialogues and tree branches and stuff like that, it's time consuming like a lot. But the goal here is to create a fun adventure, and variable and dialogues are not necessarily required for this. So for example, you can replace this creature. Sorry, my camera is stuck. Yeah, I can't go any further. You can replace this creature with a dial NPC and create dial trees and skill checks and stuff like that. It will be like a better adventure, but it's already good enough because the goal here is to provide the story. We don't really need some skill checks and stuff like that. So it's like if you have the time to create this kind of bonus, this is nice. But if you have not, this is good already, and it's totally fine. Like I think most of the player that create adventures and take time to play them on the workshop or mod.io are also busy people, so sometimes the less is the better, as Mordwin can say. Hello Mordwin, welcome. I do personally like that in the workshop there is plenty of kind of adventure. Like there is all CRPG, very chit-chatty and stuff like that, so this is very nice. There is hard adventure, like with very hard combat, and this is very nice for expert D&D player because they want this. There is also adventure for casual player like me, so this is nice because I'm more up for this kind. There is dungeon crawler, there is arenas, there is many. So yeah, feel free to do what you want to do, and if you feel a bit frustrated, or maybe you think, oh, I should have provide more dialogues, for example, then you can create another adventure with this specific stuff, and then you have both to propose to players. So it's very nice, and if the main thing is just to warn the player before he download the adventure of what he will play. So that if a player dislikes dungeon crawler and you mentioned, oh, take care, this will be a dungeon crawler, then it's up to him to download or not, and how can I say, take care of its playtime, because this is a double gift. If you want, you give time to the community to create something, so this is well, all players should thank you for this time, but also the player give you the time to play this adventure among many, so it's also some thanks to them for giving this time that maybe because they work and family, etc., there is not a lot. So to thank them and well to protect them, the description of the module is very important. No matter what the adventure is, it should be as best as possible mentioned, so that the player won't be surprised and will enjoy its free time. But do not focus too much on the lacking of quest or variable or NPC dial specifically, because Banter can do the trick good enough, well enough, and this is it. Sometimes even when we play with friends in multiplayer, sometimes the adventure, the most simple, with not that much of chit chat and stuff like that, are the most enjoyed, because in multiplayer people tend to joke between them and speak, and are not very focused on the lore, so they just need big lines of lore, like you are on a quest to retrieve this, and this is enough. Now they just want to loot and roam corridors and fight. Well, of course it depends on every group, but
Another miss?
if you think that your adventure is not good enough because you feel it's not full of quests and dialogues and stuff like that, then maybe it's not something to worry that much. Yeah, lore-heavy adventure are not the greatest in co-op, says Mordring. I agree with that, except of course if you have 3, 4 or 5 friends really deep into lore stuff and willing to stay silent while one is reading, and so then it can be a great adventure as well. But often people, well, like we said, doesn't have that much free time, so when they play with friends they just want to laugh and enjoy in this way. So light adventure
Damn it!
can be good enough, and also short adventure, because sometimes well, it's there is a lot of exception to what I would say, but usually players have like playing session from 1 hour to maybe 2, 3. So short adventures are very good in multiplayer, because in multiplayer it's also longer than what it is in solo. So if you craft a 1 hour adventure, then it will be maybe
You cannot defeat me.
1.5 or 2 hours in multiplayer, and this is a good time for players to, like, this is one evening, and if they have more time, then they can play another one. This is a bit more interesting for multiplayer than trapping the group into a very long adventure. If they can't find the time, then it will be frustrating to not have the end of the story.
Next time.
Yeah, totally. I see. I read that Mordring is in the same situation, where not having that much time. But yep, it's like how can I say? Because we played also games like Baldur's Gate, for example, in multiplayer, and
I'll get you yet.
they managed to create a game where, if you want, you can have a heavy lore adventure, but if you want, you can also skip this to continue without missing that much. So it's well, they are professional writers and stuff like that, but if you want to propose both, if you have the time to propose both in the same adventure, this is the most this is the best we can do. But if you have not this time, and it's totally fine as well, because we are not professional, we are just players having fun. But yep, anyway, think about the description of the module. This is very, very important to explain to the player what he will play, and maybe approximately how long it will take. if it is sorry like a hard fight or meant to be for expert player and stuff like that. I know. Again, I'm sorry for
Perfect.
Bloody Val because I asked you to complete a form with info about your adventures, and I saw that some of you noted oh this will be hard and this is meant to be for expert player and stuff like that. So I know that you will warn the players. But me personally, I don't have the sheet in front of me when I pick adventures. So and also there is a lot of adventures, so I don't remember who pick what difficulty and stuff like that. So
Try again.
So don't worry too much if you see in these videos that I'm struggling with something. Let it go. It's all fine. Well, basically we are here with this review to roam your adventure, to show I don't know, the mapping, the mood and stuff like that, but not to make an expert guide of these adventures.
Run while you can. Whoa!
And I'm speaking from the point of someone who loves lore in solo play, says Mordring, and I agree with that. Like in solo, even in English, of course, I'm a lot more focused on what I'm reading and stuff like that. So it's a totally different adventure.
Yeah. Are you still with us?
But no worry anyway. Once again, this is like a disclaimer, but with this review and this contest, well, it's called a contest because this is usually how we call this kind of creation and mapping, no matter the game. But I would like to see this like more a festival, so where everyone puts his brick, and then this is it, no matter what it is. So there is no. Well, there was one edition with a jury because Tactical Adventure supported this community contest with a lot of money, and then they asked me to only reward the 3 best map. So this was a particular edition where I needed to ask some other players like Servando, Silverquick, and I don't remember exactly who, but we were like 7, I think, to judge the map. So we had to check, okay, the mapping was this and that, the balance was this and that, etc. So this particular edition was... oh, wait, sorry. This is the kind of mistake that I do while I'm thinking about something and playing at the same time. But it's okay. Meslock still alive. Oh, Meslock is the tank, okay. And also DPS. Maybe Meslock will be the MVP of the game. So yeah, but
you can't win.
Apart from this edition, very particular, then this mapping contest is just a festival where there is some rules to follow in order to see how different can be adventures if we start all from the same point. Oh yes, Lyrael. Lyrael is a very good expert player. He's not a mapper, though it's like he knows everything about D&D, I feel. And he's a very nice playtester. If you create maps and ask Lyrael
not too bad
to give you feedback on the balance of your fights, like it's the best. Though feel well, expect to change many things, but it's for the best. So if he got the time to help you with this, well, like a general you once again, then it's one of the best playtesters I have the chance to cross along the way. It will be played with the way of 3 fireballs. Mizrim wasn't in the jury because he's too busy, but he played one of the, well, he played the top map, and the map was the one of Uncle Sporky. The one in the tavern, I don't remember the name, Shelter, I think. You can play it on the Steam Workshop and mod.io. So it's a very nice adventure with a clever use of the activators and stuff. Well, the Dungeon Maker changed a lot from that point, but it's like with the CODM 1, where the Dungeon Maker was in beta, and there was not variables, activators, and stuff like that. So it's nice also to see the evolution of the maps that you create, because the Dungeon Maker evolves, and so are we. Oh. I wanted to open the 2 doors, but I like the way you fulfill the space. I see that you didn't use the walls to reduce the space, though you took care to fulfill it in a way that feels good. So this is a very good start. I only like Servando's map more. I really do like how Servando is mapping. Actually, you're right. Uncle Sporky is maybe a bit less of a mapper, but more of a tinkerer. Oh no, I pressed space when the fight started, and then I think oh no, okay, phew. No, good. I was afraid that there was some luck, but well, if there will be, we can load the autosave. Hello Sombre, welcome. Sombre and Kankageek. Well, Kankageek, we already said hello.
Oh! Hold firm. You've endured worse.
Okay, I will try not to make the sorcerer go in melee this time. So you know what, I will make him go there so that I will remember. So we are waiting for a monster. No, this is nice.
Bend the knee or perish.
I'm really hoping that the community will continue to create adventure after the last DLC will be released, because it's very as just a player, it's very nice to imagine okay, today I have a bit of time,
I will just open the workshop and start a new adventure that I don't know already. And this, of course, needs that creator takes time to create adventures. So I really
Go
hope
on.
it will not be the end of this this community with the DLC. Oh, okay. Mordring says that there might be some bug with the autosave and UB mod. $50 by $50 was really small, you say. I had trouble filling the room with it. Yep, one way to make it easier to fulfill the room is to reduce the room with the walls. You have like two square long walls
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
and 4 square long walls.
That must have hurt.
Using them just to fulfill the place and create another shape of room can help a lot. For one, fulfilling the space, but two, also make your adventure a little bit more personal, because we tend to all know the shapes of room. So I know this is a corridor with that long and that height and weight. So using the walls in order to just put 4 walls here and then here as well, so you have a shape of 4 on 4 and etc. Well, you design your room like you want.
Come on!
I don't know how do other people to make larger map. Well, I recommend to not do larger maps because first there is a well, if you're a very experienced mapper and have the time for it, then you can create large map and this is fine. But for beginners, I will really recommend to use only small maps. First, because
Better luck next time.
it's force a bit to focus on what is really necessary for your adventure. Because sometimes we create a large map and then afterward only think about, okay, now that I have the map, how can I fill it? So this is not a very good step, because you will have a very empty map in the end. So better to use a small map with an idea, and if the map is full, then okay, I will have enough to create another small one. And also because not everyone has a computer, like a gaming computer and stuff like that, and big map can be a bit in the need of resource,
Solasta,
and small
Evo,
map are
Malmis. You lose.
interesting for low config. Well, interiors are less greedy in terms of computer needs, but exteriors like jungle, swamps, city exterior, woodland, at least these 4 can be very expensive in terms of resources because of shadows and light. Well, so yeah, keep it with the small maps if you feel comfortable with it, and it's fine for everyone. Now, sometimes a situation requires a greater map, so if you reach this point, then it's okay to create a bigger map because you know that you can feel it. And there is
Your
a need
comrades
of
will
it.
save you.
Well, we lose our barbarian, David. Okay. Nope, nope. I want to fight. I want to fight, please. Okay, how can I fight this creature? Because the game wants me to heal the guy. Well, heal. Wants me to stabilize the guy, but I don't want to do. So what I will do is this. I will sacrifice the attack. I can't attack at all. Well, it's okay. Turn undead. Oh no, I don't. Well, I use turn undead and I understand this is a very nice spell, but I dislike to use it because after using it, they will run everywhere, and I really dislike chasing them. So unless I'm in a real big danger, I will not use turn undead. What if you press attack? Oh, you meant clicking on the icon first. This was a very good point. Maybe next time we will try. Top portrait. Oh, nice, Frenavu. Hello. And this is also a very nice tip in this situation. Nope.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis. One less enemy.
I'm so sorry that this DLC came out. Well, I'm sure everyone will be busy playing the adventure when it will be released, and probably some of you are mapping with the new asset and stuff. But I'm like,
Next time.
for now, every day testing it, and not allowed to test it or play it with you. So it's very frustrating for a streamer, this kind of situation. This is actually a personal note for later, because at some point Tactical Adventure search for some volunteers in order to create the test group, like every studio does. And for me, this was the first time that I integrate a group like this. Like being a streamer, I sometimes have a studio that can ask, or this is me sometimes that I ask for the game to promote, but not in a like secret test group way. So it's like our game will be released, won't you promote it, or your game will be released,
Another one bites the
can I
dust.
promote it? So far I did just that, but with Tactical Adventure I had the opportunity to be in the inside of the stuff. Well, all relative, all is relative because we are not devs or what. But yep, I also learned that this is a very frustrating situation when you usually promote games and stuff like that. So maybe I won't redo like with any other game ever, because it's too much of a frustration. But it was also a very nice experience to do with Tactical Adventure. They are really good developers and really nice people. Really like available, sorry, and they listen a lot. The community, I saw how they take information and what they do with this.
Fickle.
So, but yep, it's heart crushing that I can't share with you the stuff that we can see while playtesting.
Try again.
And sadly, I won't be there when you all will discover what the thing will be. When will you discover the DLC? It won't be a promotion stuff. Like we will be all on our side, like not together.
Bravo!
Opening the game for the first
Victory
time.
is yours.
So I won't read the oh wow, they did this and this, oh this is so nice and stuff like that.
Oh, bad luck.
Yeah, there is well most often sorry, this is a indie studio that are willing to listen what community has to say, not like major studio that ask like if there were indie studio but never listen what the community says. The tactical adventure is really open-minded
Well
with
struck.
the suggestion and are working hard on the fixes, but of course this is a small studio, so they have to, well, there is priorities that they can or cannot handle, and
Solasta, Evo, Malmis. Well struck.
oh yes, okay, noted to end. Of course, I don't know if I would have taken a short rest, maybe a short, but not a long for sure. It's a boss fight incoming. Yes, I like the warning.
You cannot defeat me.
Also, for example, this is a good thing, because there you are able to warn me because we are playing together. Okay, so this is interesting. That what will happen if a player is not playing with you actually. So maybe at this point you can add some pop-up or some lore that warn the player, okay, take your long rest in some narrative way. So this is like when you have something to say about the gameplay, you can introduce it in the adventure for the player who will not have help while playing it. Do not hesitate to do stuff like that, because well, because it can be important for the player. Oh yes, so short rest. Already forgotten. There is a long rest point. Okay. Oh, so I will just take the dices anyway. But yep, you can eventually add a pop-up when the fight is over. Like I don't know, maybe it can be the group feel tired or something. It's now the time to rest before continuing, and I don't know, maybe a chit chat. 90% of the time, next room is nasty. When I played, oh yes, you said this because you said before that when you play custom adventure and you see a long rest, then 90% of the time there is nasty thing behind. And this is nice, actually, if there is this long rest, because sometimes also there is not.
Interesting.
And so this is 90 things behind 90 things. nasty thing, sorry. And but this is well, this is where expert players are happy. Though even for expert player, I will recommend to add every time some fire camp and stuff like that, because they are expert player, they won't take it anyway. So better to have too much long rest than not enough. Pour Sod, his own creation turn on him. Okay, I will read in this. Does not seem to be related to the full display in front of us. The last verbal component of the ritual seems to be from darkness we rise. So this was the theme of the contest. The contest, sorry. Well, basically, if we can resume the idea, is every time as a creator you think while you do playtest the adventure to someone else, everything you say to this person, then you can introduce it in your game, so that maybe other player will have also the information, because mostly they will be alone to play. We need lights. I won't forget this. Now it's up to everyone to do or not, but I really like when a creator hides some gameplay information in the narrative. So, well, not that much hidden, because the goal here is not to make an investigation game, or maybe sometimes it is, but okay. So there is a lot of people, but they are already in red. Maybe we can do something from that point. The most obvious boss room. It's fine. No worry about making things obvious. Because it's a game, because it's Solasta it's not a parody, but it uses the cliche of the role-playing game. So if you do as creator as well, it's totally in the mood of the game. Don't worry about this. I like character banter activators like you should rest before continuing. We should rest, sorry, before continuing, says Mordring. This is totally preferable than the banter after the fight. You should have rest before before entering this room where you died. I will just wait for the moment. Oh no, they are surprised. Okay. Can we throw an axe from there? Yeah. It's empty stuff, says Kankagik. It is. An epitaph, we should have rest. Yep, it's the best one. I added one epitaph that maybe no one will read, so that this is why I will say this in video. But I liked the epitaph was I liked dangerous women, and this is it. So maybe this can be a next contest, not rules but side challenge to add the best epitaph ever. DM cameo at con. The epitaph challenge will be the next side challenge. So there is the Euro collection, there is the epitaph challenge. This will be a lot for the next one. I'm very afraid that there will be no one for the next one, but at least there will be things to do. I will read out loud your sentence. So Mordring say actual
I
conversation
trained hard for
between
this.
players in a tabletop stream I follow. Come on, there's 4 of us. We're all armed. And then the DM with an NPC probably say, I will write it on your gravestone. This is so true.
Even the dead could hear you.
Okay, now the big guy come up. I just said big guy and I wanted to play Blood Bowl like right away. But then instantly remembering how bad the dice are with this game for me. And that I tend to dislike it very much. Again. It's like a real love story with Blood Bowl. I played this game like children with the
I thought we said
3rd edition, I think, of the game. And I have many miniatures and teams and stuff like that for tabletop. But with the Blood Bowl 2 computer game, this is like the game give me only ones and skulls. And this is very hard to handle for me, like emotionally. And so I tend to stop to play Blood Bowl 2, and I jump into Blood Bowl 3. Yes, better to fight without weapon. But Blood Bowl 3 had some other issues that turned me off, like instantly. So back to Blood Bowl 2, but still the same dices. Well, okay. I will try to focus just a moment on what we are doing. Maybe I can give it a bit of injury.
Maraike Necro Malmis.
Oh yes. Oh yes. We don't have anyone to heal.
Run while you can.
Ranger and Warlocks are cursed for me in Solasta. Oh damn. I actually didn't thought about this. Maybe there are only some classes that are cursed. Tough zombies are resistant to necrotic, apparently not. Oh. Maybe a regular zombie? Or maybe this is a... No, this is not a custom one.
A palpable hit. You've seen
I
worse.
think he healed it. Ah, maybe. Oh yes, you mean using necrotic on the character that is.
Well done.
Well, we'll heal it instead of killing it. I didn't thought about that at all, like at all. Okay. Maybe I can use this now. Powerful spell.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
Not that bad. This will need another one. So Franavu says this is a paladin that are cursed for him. It's like a good question. If someone watch this in replay, you can leave in comments what are for you the cursed classes, and also the best epitaph you ever seen in a video game, in your game. Okay, so he escaped, or it escaped. So you see two ends. I think you wrote like this adventure will stand for 20 or 30 minutes. I don't remember exactly. But while no, I won't use this. While playing, sorry, not knowing the adventure.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
This is like 2 times longer for a player, and because it's me, it's maybe more than 2 times. So you know that you don't have to push really hard in order to provide a good amount of time to play. Oh no, don't be sorry. It's totally fine. It was just a technical remark on the previous conversation. But some
Only the last blow matters.
Some creators made a longer story and some shorter, and it's totally fine. There was not like I know because this is called a contest, that some people were very afraid about my participation will not be taken because I did this or that it not fit very well with the rules. But it's not the point of cancelling anything, it's just the point of proposing something.
Solasta, Evo, Malmis.
So no one will be ever deleted from the contest if there is 21 monsters, or I don't know, if the adventure stands for 2 hours instead of 1. Well, it's a bit difficult for me, but it's not bad either if the story needs it. But well, it's fine. I'm not here to cancel participation or punish everyone, or it's not the point at all. Congratulations, you have cleared the ephemeral archives from the threat. Sorry, well, Kewad Silverflower will now send her troops to recruit the archives, to secure the archives. You will be richly rewarded. So this, for example, can be a pop-up. Probably this is just a misclick between chrono pop-up and sorry, main character. So I would like to take the rest now, if it's possible. No, it's all good, Mordring. For the hidden boss fight I did. That I didn't know, but it was just to export the character with the level up already. But if there is a secret boss fight, then we'll be ready. What I just picked? You prepare an auto attack in melee at the end of your action. Well, I don't listen. This will be the first time I use this thing. It's a misclick, but okay. The misclick and fate decided for this character. And now the hidden boss fight will be for the next adventure of 2 ends. So thank you for creating this. We had a very good roll compared to other one. Thank you for creating this, and thank you everyone for following this adventure. You can catch it in the map pack if you want on mod.io with all other adventures. We will just do a quick break and then come back for another one.